We're working on fluency today. We're going to learn to be concise and precise when multiplying and dividing with positive and negative numbers. Let's jump into our first example. We have here a division problem, even though it looks like a fraction with two negatives. But because it says evaluate, we know that we're really talking about doing the operation of division. And we're evaluating negative 33 being divided by negative 3. So our first step, again, is to just ignore the negative. And what if we just had just 33 divided by 3? This is something easier. Many of us can just do the mental math and we know we'd have 11. If you're struggling with that, then remember the 33 is in here. 3 is our divisor, and you would just do your normal division to get 11. So we know that part. Now we have to figure out the sign. So again, you're going to just draw out and use your little emoji man to figure this out, and just think it works for multiplication and division. If I have a negative being divided by a negative, then my answer is positive. So this is positive 11 is our answer. And that's the way little emoji man works, the same way as multiplication. If I have a negative number being divided by a positive, my quotient will be negative. If I have a positive number being divided by a negative, I'd have a negative quotient. And we don't need positive because we know a positive number divided by a positive is still going to be a positive. So hit pause. And we're going to go to our second example. And in this example, we have decimals. We have negative 7 and 5/10 being divided by 15 thousandths. So again, pretend that negative sign isn't there, and you had 7 and 5/10 being divided by 15 thousandths. And our first problem is we're not dividing by a whole number. This divisor has to be a whole number. So in order to achieve that, if I were to get this to 15, what mathematically would I have to do? Because it's not just remove the decimal. Mathematically, how do I get 15 thousandths to 15? I'm actually multiplying. So when you think of shifting this decimal to the right, each time is by 10. I'm multiplying by 10, 100, 1,000. So I would have to multiply this by 1,000 to get 15. But whatever I do here, I have to do here as well, so that is proportional. So I'm making both bigger, 1,000 times bigger. So let's do this 1,000 times bigger times 10, 100, 1,000. We would have 7,500. All right, and again, I made both numbers bigger by 1,000 so that I can divide and they're still proportional. I'm getting the same thing. So you're going to divide as you normally would. 15 does not go into 7, but it goes into 75 5 times. Bring down to 0. It does not go into 0. Bring down my other 0. It does not go into 0. Notice again, I'm always making sure there's a digit above each of these numbers. Making sure. So my quotient has as many digits as it does the number that's being divided. So here we go. It is actually 500. So we're starting there. And again, you can use your smiley face man, dash equals plus to help you out here. And in this case, you have a negative being divided by a positive. So you know your answer is negative. So there you have it. Your answer is negative. Hit pause so we can add this into your notes. And now you know what to be aware of when you're dividing with positive and negative numbers. Just do the actual operation as you normally would, as we know how to do. And then we can use our little emoji man to figure out if our final answer is a positive or negative integer. See you in the next video, Math Marbles.